Hey everyone, my name's Duk700 or Duk700, depending on what you want to call me. We'll answer to both. But yeah, here today playing Splatoon. We'll get right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, if you want to introduce yourself as well, I'm sure everyone knows at this point who you are.
I mean, I've been on too many runs for this marathon. My name is Ukulele. I normally run Celeste. You probably saw me doing my run earlier. Yeah, I am a chronic Splatoon fan, and I'm here to autism all over this run. So this is Splatoon 2. It was a game released in the launch year of the Switch, and this is Octo expansion, the DLC single-player campaign that was released about a year into the game as DLC. This is basically, as you'll be seeing later, it's a huge hub map with about 80 different levels, all with varying different abuses of mechanics of this game. And it's such a good showcase of just like a lot of the very unique things that this game has to offer. They really put their heart and soul into it, and I'd say it's one of the best things that Splatoon has ever produced. There are quite a few sequence breaks, and the writing for this game is very, very interesting, just with, because when you'll see the hub map later, it is a huge sprawling map of stations, as we call it, because we're trapped in this metro system, this subway, that we are needing to try and escape by getting 4 fangs located all throughout. So the routing is trying to get through the map as fast as we possibly can, trying to route to all 4 fangs as efficiently as possible. Yes, they are called fangs, not things. Operative word. Yeah, funny little stuff happens when we get all 4 fangs. I adore this game and all the atmosphere. So the lore is we are Agent 8. We have woken up after a fight with our friend Captain Cuttlefish after being trapped in this dingy little subway station. We wander our way through the tracks and we meet this phone named Tata. Oh wait, no, that's the spoiler. We didn't just meet the telephone. He won't be important later.
No, he's definitely not evil.
Yeah, he's definitely not evil. He definitely will not be important. He will not become relevant later at all.
I mean, he's helping us out right now. He's giving us a card for the metro. He's giving us a phone, even. Like,
exactly.
Honestly, it's quite. We wouldn't be able to leave the station otherwise. So.
Oh yeah. So here we pick up CQ card and CQ80, I believe it's called.
There's a very big 8 theme around this game.
Yes. It was. This expansion was released in 2018 as well. So.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
The year of the octopus, as Nogami likes to put it. Yeah, there are 80 levels. You are Agent 8. You have your CQ80. Yeah, there's a lot of theming here. So yeah, this is the subway station, and we will soon be put into our first tutorial level.
And meeting the real villain of this game is... Yeah. It's,
Phenomenal perambulation, give it up.
What an introduction.
This is one of my favorite characters ever. This is Sea Cucumber. He is the conductor of the train. He is here to explode us. He does in fact strap a bomb to our chest in some of the test chambers. It's okay, not important.
Yeah, hopefully we won't be seeing much of that. But yeah, there is definitely a few levels that may come up where you'll just, oh, you screwed up once? Well, sorry about that.
Test failed.
Yeah.
So here we have the basic level, basic weapon of the game. This Splatoon is actually a primarily multiplayer game, as I'm sure many of you know. This is one of the single-player campaigns, and the really cool thing about this is that normally in the base single-player campaigns of the game, it's the game uses just the basic splatter shot weapon and its skin that you can update and upgrade with currency throughout the game. But what these test chambers do is they give you a choice of 1 to 3 different weapons from the game's multiplayer that are all completely viable. And depending on the weapon choice, the test chamber that you choose will be harder or easier. It's basically just a choose your own difficulty kind of thing. Not all of them will have 3 weapons available, but it is really interesting just to see like that you choose the difficulty for each of the different chambers that you go to. Also, get used to hearing that theme.
Yeah, back when I used to practice this with back in my mum's years ago, she got very annoyed at the music constantly. And yeah, even nowadays, I bring up the game. It's like, yep, I do remember the music.
I don't even get me started about Side Order, the Splatoon 3 DLC expansion. It has the same issue.
Something really, I'll see if it happens. Okay, it does happen here. So there's supposed to be another bit of dialogue from Pearl there, where she finishes off just saying, hey. For some reason, I don't think I ever actually asked the Discord. It just cuts off if you button mash it slightly early. I don't know if it saves any time, but it makes sense if it did. It wouldn't be more than like a second or so. But yeah, just something kind of neat.
So one really cool thing, speaking of the game's multiplayer, this is a special. So normally in the base multiplayer, each weapon comes with its own main, which is the main gun that you use and fire. It has a sub-weapon, which you can think of like sort of bombs, grenades, utility stuff, and it has a special weapon, which you charge up by painting the floor. The really interesting thing is that the campaigns give you specials generally through these items called cans, which are literally just tuna cans that will charge your special instantly and yet let you use it at your will. The really interesting thing about Octo expansion is it has these, it uses the game's transformation specials, like the baller here, to its advantage and lets you use them throughout the entire level. Normally, when you would explode the baller like that, you would not be able to, that would be the end of the special, but it respawns it because it wants you to do these platforming challenges in the transformation special, which is so cool. This was really a step forward for the game's single player.
Now it's time for one of the worst levels in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Worst mechanics, I should say, since it pops up, as you might guess, 8 times.
And it's the 8 ball.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't know there was 8 ball levels
Yep.
in the game. That's silly.
luckily, we will only be seeing 2 of them. But arguably, this is one of the worst ones. Mostly because of it ends, because of a skip that we do. But the 8-ball mechanics is really odd. I forget exactly where you shoot. Oh, that is definitely not enough.
A little bit too low.
It's like I forget exactly how it works, but depending on where you're shooting, it does something like a little bit not what you would expect it to do. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't control well. I'll put it that way.
The 8-ball is like kind of the monolith of this, how brutal this game can be. So as you can see, you're shooting around this ball, and whenever you shoot it, it does not play nice. It is very slippery. There are surfaces where it comes to a complete halt on, but it is really difficult to get the 8-ball to do what you want, and it will always fall off and cause you to just completely have to restart the level. It is supplemented itself in the Splatoon community because it's just so ridiculously stupid.
I didn't really bring attention to it at the end there, but that seesaw, we're supposed to do a whole heap of other section of the level. It launches onto the seesaw. It ends up being really safe. We just skip all that, launch it straight onto the seesaw. Very easy to fall off. Very glad I got that first time.
Like, you're supposed to do like a whole roundabout way to unlock a pufferfish, which creates a controlled explosion, which will jettison the 8-ball across the seesaw. So it's very difficult to actually get that 8-ball to cooperate when you're trying to shoot it across. So this is the Rainmaker. This is one of the... The Octo expansion just really likes bringing in a lot of interesting multiplayer stuff and turning it into really even more interesting single-player stuff. This is the Rainmaker. It's one of the game's ranked mode objectives. The objective of the ranked mode is you're supposed to pick up the super weapon and carry it to a pedestal enemy's base. And here it's a similar principle. They want us to do the same thing because this is where the end of the level is. Normally these are much harder because they take away your main and sub-weapon and have... cause you to have to use a very slow and hulking weapon, but that one on that stage, horrid multiplayer stage, is very, very easy. It's nothing really to worry about because you can just run past enemies.
Time to introduce my favorite character of the game.
Padre!
That literally gets like maybe 3 or 4 lines, and then we never really talk to him again.
This is the only main story cutscene that you see ISO Padre, and he is a really charming little character, and he fits really well into the atmosphere of the story. It's so interesting to see, but unfortunately we don't really see him because he is you're supposed to give him all of the little rewards that you get for finishing levels, and whenever you finish each level, you're able to get a reward for your multiplayer save file. So these are ride rails, one of the coolest mechanics in the game, combined with the coolest weapon class in the game. These are dualies. They're basically just like the shooter weapons that you've seen us using, the splatter shot and splashomatic. These are the dually squelches. They let you basically do 2 rolls while you're holding the fire button if you press the jump button. And whenever we're just going forward on ride rails with dualies, we want to be jumping and doing mid-air dually rolls because that is the fastest way to... oh, please don't die.
Hey, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, I was worried about that. I didn't know that they were targeting you. Oh, we love the squid bagging. Sorry? Oh, don't be a smart aleck.
Gotta use the proper terminology.
Oh, proper terminology. Okay, yeah, I'll stop being a bigot, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that this is not the last time you will see the dually squelches on ride rail levels. The game really likes to remind you that, hey, this is a really cool mechanic. You should be like using dually dodge rolls onto ride rails. It's awesome.
Unfortunately, we don't see it as much as I would like. There is one level we'll get to in a moment that would make it so much faster.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
oh god.
I think it's gnarly rails or something.
If it's the one that I'm thinking of with the bamboo and the jet squelcher, then
yep.
Oh yeah,
I believe that's it.
That is an absolutely horrid level to full clear casually. Ooh. So right now, the game has given us a choice of a few long-range weapons, mainly the sniper and this shooter, which is the longest range shooter in the game. We're supposed to, after riding this platform around, aim very precisely at all of these boxes around, because if we break any of those red balloons, test failed, you lose a life, and I think you only have 1 life on this level. Yep. If you run out of lives, then you get sent straight back to the beginning of the level, I think, and have to pay the test fee again, because your currency is used to let you actually play the level. Or play levels in this, so it's imperative that you don't run out of money. The game does not punish you for running out of money, but we don't think about that. Oh, the charger. Okay, that's interesting. You've seen the shooters, you've seen the dualies. This is the sniper weapon class and the one that everyone hates online. It basically works like normal snipers, except each shot that you fire has to charge up. If you charge it to max, then it is a 1-shot, but the more that you charge it partially, the more range and more damage that it deals. Generally, it's not super fast to charge up fully unless you're trying to fire at an enemy that is either lined up for a multi-kill, or if you can kill an enemy in one hit that normally would have a lot of health. Generally, these Grunt Octarians, we don't really care about full charging because there are generally much easier ways to kill them. And we do a... Oh, no. I thought there was a...
There is, but I have
It's
not
scary.
been able to get it into a run.
It's very scary. I've seen it before. Oh my gosh. So this is a little maze, but... Oh, Duke's so good. Oh,
That almost went horribly,
don't
but
make me eat my words, man.
it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, there we go. So we don't care about that Octo Sniper because we will just go right through. It's worth noting if you have any bombs that if you throw it straight at the goalpost, which is a little pen that whenever you touch completes the level, it actually automatically breaks the shield that you have to break through.
Okay, so we're getting to our first thing here.
Our first thing,
Yep.
specifically.
For those who have not played this game, I would like you to guess what we're collecting because it is we're collecting 4 things to make a bigger thing. Thing. 4 things to make a bigger thing.
There
My
we go.
apologies.
There we go. Yeah, good. I almost had to leave for a second. Oh my god.
No, my mistake. But clearly, this is going to be some sort of escape pod, right? Like.
Oh yeah, no, it's clearly like we use this to rocket out.
Yeah, no, this is the launch pad, so we have that to begin with.
Obviously, now we're building a rocket, obviously.
Yeah.
So I didn't explain all of the story so far. So we find our way into the station, and this phone gives us a CQ80. It says participate in all of these tests, and if you complete all of the tests, then you will be granted access to the Promised Land because we are currently trapped. So the Promised Land is basically the surface because we're like way underground, but there is definitely some sketchy stuff happening here that totally won't come back later. Like we're just doing some tests for this phone.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
This is one of the harder levels in the game, at least if you're doing it on the hard mode. Oh yes, yes!
This is the level I was talking about before.
Yeah,
it would be
quite brutal.
It'd be so much better if we had a Julie's weapon.
How this works is the ride rails there will spawn. I love it. Whenever you clear all of the boxes the box targets that you have to shoot in a certain section. If you miss a single box, you will not be able to go back for it. It is very, very strict, especially because if you're not like actively switching rails like automatically, because the game, if you press a direction and jump, will switch you to an adjacent rail automatically. But sometimes it's faster to jump like that. It's faster to jump off of a rail that you're already on onto a newly spawning rail without the auto snap. So it can be really, really scary.
I've lost more than a few runs to that.
Oh my god. And the last 4 boxes, here we go. Aced it.
And it's really annoying because like you get halfway through and there's no checkpoints, so you die. You have to do.
One go.
It's depressing once you get near the end. You die and it's like, oh well, there goes my time.
Yeah, it doesn't really save any time to like choose a different one. I guess like at the very end there is like the only real bit of time save.
Yeah, very much.
Just so long as you can break all of the boxes on the earliest opportunity to jump onto the next spawning rail. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Oh my god, can't touch this. Okay. So, for those who haven't played Splatoon, every single time you step into ink that is not your color, you will take a slight amount of damage. It's not enough to kill you, but it is enough to weaken you greatly for other smaller sources of damage to finish you off. What this level does is it says, oh yeah, touching enemy ink thing, you can forget about that because we're just going to end the test if you do it. This is one of the more brutal levels in the game. If you take, not even if you like hit any enemy ink, if you take any damage at all, you will be sent straight back to your last checkpoint. And not only this level has quite a few little skip opportunities which are really interesting, just taking advantage of some level geometry to do some small little sequence breaks. So like, not only on top of that, you have to be carefully making sure that you do not take any damage, which is really scary, especially in a speedrun. Because, yeah, you'll see Duke is really keeping their distance, just with how safe you want to play it, because this is very long. It's a very long level. Yeah, take it very safe there.
The thing is, though, you can take a little bit of damage from the ink on the ground, but not a heap. Like, it is very temperamental.
It is like, has a little bit of leniency. You have, like, you can take, like, one very tiny tick of damage from stepping in ink.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, you're more confident than I. But yeah, it's so scary. This
section is probably the worst of it, though.
Yeah, this platforming. Oh my god.
Especially this guy right here.
Yeah. So one thing that we really do have is that is super nice is that the weapon that the sub-weapon that we have, the curling bomb, you've seen Duke throwing it along, is a bomb that will travel in a straight path and bounce off of any walls that it hits, and it is great for traversal. We love it in base game 90% because it is one of the best unlockable lockables that we have in the game.
Oh! I mean, that works too.
Out of my way!
I haven't actually had that happen with that one.
It's very convenient that we have it here because it saves a lot of time in a very long level, and also it just makes it so that we can cut straight through the enemy ink, and that is very, very impressive that you got through that first.
Yeah,
Good
no,
job.
I was not expecting that to go that well, honestly.
Good job.
While we're switching levels, can I get in a donation?
Oh, you actually picked the perfect level. This is basically a 1 minute auto scroller. So.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so we've got $25 from Romulator, which says, "Hey Duke, good luck on the Splatoon run from your friend and fellow Scully, glitch finder Romulator." $25 to get closer to $25,000. This goes to Runner's Choice for the incentive.
I'll have to think about that later.
All right, no worries. We've also got $25 from Bork, which says donation incentive for opponent's name to be, now I don't know if this is pronounced correctly, Agro, I think is how you pronounce it. The best horse from Shadow of the Colossus.
Ooh.
So I believe that makes Agro to be the leader at the moment, with Hans and Horsey, and then I think there was Hose as the other name for Epona's Epona's name.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, that was just very close. So yeah, there's not much to say about this level. It is, as Duke said, a 1 minute auto-scroller. All of those missiles are trying to harm the orb, the all-seen orb in the middle of the stage, and you just have this turret with infinite ink that you can just shoot all of them. It is really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice to have that level come up after Can't Touch This. Like, you go through a really stressful stage into a really easy one.
Oh my
though
God.
saying that, in practice, I did die one stat because I accidentally jumped off a little too early.
Oh, no.
And we had like 0.15 seconds left on the timer and died. I used to be like very proud about not not dying to that level, but yeah, can't say that anymore.
Oh yeah, this is the
next
cup
thing.
that you sit in the rocket,
Yeah,
right?
obviously, it's the main part of it. It will launch you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Ignore the fact it doesn't have a base.
Ignore the handle.
Yeah,
Ignore the handle. Yeah, it's totally a rocket ship. We're building a rocket ship. Don't worry about it.
No, it's convenient. You can carry it to the launch site.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So you've seen the map. Part of it feels very empty, and that's because we've been mainly going. It's been faster for us to go to the first two things on the left side, and now there are two things on the right side. So we've returned back to the first line of the railway network, and now we are going the other way to get the other two things. And this is probably the hardest portion of the run because most of the right side levels are very brutal.
Yeah, the worst you have on the left is Can't Touch This. On the right, you have Girl Power, Matchmaster, and the boss level.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to see that. Oh. Also, I have to give a shout out to this weapon. This is the blaster. It's my favorite weapon in the game. Well, not this one, but the weapon class. It shoots out a little projectile of ink that travels at a set distance and explodes after traveling that distance. It's very good for poking around corners and for dealing lots of damage because it will generally one-shot everything that it hits. I'm not sure about how people think about it in the speedrun, but it is really cool. And don't jump with it because it will not go where you want to go.
Yeah.
You saw that right as Duke was entering the very start of the station. He tried jumping and does not like to play nice. And also these bounce pads bounce you a set distance and will bounce you even higher if you hold jump. So, very nice. And boop, and done.
Yeah, there's definitely a faster cycle you can do on that stage. I tried learning it before the run, and oh, it is really obnoxious to get. So go with the slightly slower one.
Yeah, like there are a lot of levels in the first line specifically that are very, very cycle dependent.
Speaking of,
oh
Maverick
my God,
Station.
yeah, there's some real sauce that you can do in this stage. Please tell me that you're going for some of
I'll
it.
be going for the second half of it. This first part I got maybe twice in practice. And I'm not confident enough to be able to do it.
So, this is the Inkjet. This is another one of those transformation specials. Lets you fly in the air and gives you a big little... ooh.
Nah, this won't make it.
No.
Unfortunate.
It gives you this big gun that you can shoot that does a lot of damage to anything that is in its way. What Duke unfortunately failed there, which is a very cool strat. If you exit the Inkjet in a certain way after exiting Squid form or Octo form, then you get slightly more height, and abusing that allows you to enter a trigger that activates the checkpoint for a later section. So it's a bit of a sequence break that skips probably about 15 seconds of the level,
Give or
something like
take,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also like the death planes there are really obnoxious. There's some invisible walls that you have to go around. Yeah, no, it's quite a tough trick.
It's quite difficult, and I mean, it's not at the very start of the run, but it is in the very first line.
Yes, it's like an option if you want to go left or right to begin with. I know some people have their preferences. I've swapped my preferences throughout the the years.
I guess it wouldn't make much of a time difference.
Doesn't really make too much of a difference. At least not to my knowledge.
Oh, what weapon do we go here? My beloved.
Yeah, we mostly just want the burst bombs. They can be quite useful.
Burst Bomb is probably one of the best sub-weapons in the entire game. It is a grenade that you throw and explodes on contact with walls or enemies and deals about a half amount of chip damage. What it's really important for is that it allows for very quick painting. It allows us to manipulate the 8-ball really easily. And also this shooter weapon, the Splattershot Pro, is very good. It's a mid-range weapon that has a very good fire rate, that is very good at controlling the ball where we want it to go.
Yeah, it's really too bad we didn't have this for the upper 8-ball level.
Yeah.
It would make things so much easier.
We didn't use the Swift. No, the Slash.
Yeah, yes, I can't remember what the name of weapons.
Oh. So yeah, this section has just a lot of bouncy balls, and the ball really doesn't want to behave. So
let's see. Damn it.
This is one of those miraculous doors in video games that are tied to the existence of enemies. Yeah, so they're releasing their souls and giving them the sweet release of death will allow us to progress forward. So the sea levels and the sea line are very quite interesting. I think this is the one of the more tricky sections of the game, but I don't think we play too much of them, do we?
We've got 3 levels here. One of them is Shrinky Ink, which can be quite tough.
So this is limited ink section. We're using the Splattershot because it's generally a good tutorial weapon. This is our first introduction to the mechanic of limited ink. This was originally a, I guess DLC, if you want to call it, sort of feature in Splatoon 1, where if you scanned your amiibo, you would be able to play some normal single-player levels under certain conditions. They brought that into the main, like, Octo expansion here, and now there are going to be a couple of levels where we have to conserve our ink, and if we don't, then the level ends. But all of these levels are designed very, very well around you keeping your ink tank, preserving your ink tank in very particular ways.
Yeah, luckily we only have to go through one of them.
Is this the only one?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm pretty sure the other one is down the sea line, but we don't go near it.
Something like that. The other one is miserable.
Yeah, no, doing it in all levels is quite tough.
Oh my God, yeah,
So-
don't talk to me about the Lunar Blaster. Oh hell yeah. So this is actually quite an interesting level. I think the optimal strategy is to use the Slosher because it's best at getting a lot of multi-kills, but whenever we see the Jet Squelcher, it's really nice because it's pretty much just very controlled firing over a very long distance with a good fire rate. So yeah, cleared that so easily.
Yeah,
We'll-
that can go a lot worse if you miss a box.
That
It's
is
like,
so it's not bad, but it can snowball very easily.
yeah, if you fall off at any point off the rails, things can go poorly. I've definitely had to spend almost the entire time there during one of my runs.
So we're nearing the two hardest levels of the game, aren't we?
3, yeah.
Oh, 3?
Yep.
Do you,
The boss as well.
Oh, which one is that? Is that the Octo
That-
Shower?
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay.
I cannot stand the Octo Shower. If it was one of the other 3 bosses that are in this game, I would have been quite happier, but yeah, it's just bad luck.
So this is also a very infamous level to do. You have to break all of these targets with the Octo Brush. Basically, with a brush or a roller, if you hold the fire button, you can roll around like that, and it is one of the fastest out of ink form of movement. But it is very difficult to conserve your ink in that stage. But Duke's absolutely goated at the game, has no issue with it.
It's slightly faster to use the thinner brush.
The ink brush.
Yeah. As you're able to cut some corners a little bit better.
I was not lying when I said I could autism about this game all day.
I mean, I'll take it. It's definitely open.
My
so.
Splatoon special interest knows no bounds. Okay, I didn't realize this was up now.
Yeah.
This is the hardest level in the game. This is Girl Power. It gives you complete and total customization over your kit, your sub, main, and special. And you have to, with all that customization, you have to really focus on defeating the absolute onslaught that is coming. So if you want, I can give you some time to focus with this.
It should be fine mostly. We've got set areas we need to be in at certain times. Because it's a survival for 90 seconds.
Yeah.
So
it's technically an auto-scroller, but it is incredibly difficult because there are ways we can force the Octolings to spawn early, of course. But after a set amount of time, they will just start. All hell will break loose. They have their own specials, and they do not play nice because they can just spam them, and it is very difficult. I think it's about now where spawns start becoming unpredictable.
yeah. Luckily, they can also get trapped behind boxes and not really do any damage. So sometimes it's not too big of a deal, but
the AI is a little bit finicky in this game, but like, oh my God, they really ramped it up to a 10 in levels like these. So the Splat Bomb is definitely the best choice of sub-weapon here because it lets us... oh, no, splash, don't cancel! Oh, there we go.
and that's the level.
I think that's the level, yeah. Yeah, the Splat Bomb just kills them way too easily, and that is time. Not on the speedrun, but on Girl Power. That is very impressive. Good job getting that
Thank you
first
very
try.
much.
Holy. Oh my god.
I'm hoping I'm getting some smiles in chat because
Oh, yeah,
that's
get the smiles in the chat. Come on.
always try to get a emote on the ground near the end there.
Do we have Matchmaster now?
Not yet.
Okay.
Technically yes, but I put it off for a little bit longer.
Oh. Oh, this isn't a very kind level either, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it used to be a lot worse, and then I learned some new, like, what you're actually meant to do, and it's a lot easier now.
So enemies will spawn on these
Oh my God, please.
blocks. You have these reinforced blocks which are taped up. They will take a lot more damage, but this weapon, the Tent Umbrella, has a lot of spread shots which will very easily fall down and break these boxes. Generally, it's strong enough to where it can kill the weapons in one go. But my God,
Yeah.
just breeze through that. I did not expect that.
It can get a bit hectic once you, especially at the end there with the, I think the Tenta bombers or something. And they just start raining down hell. If you've taken a bit too much damage previously, it can cascade into just death.
Yeah. Oh my God. So this is the other ride rail level that I mentioned before with the dually squelchers. You'll be seeing a lot of really cool dually rail movements. The whole point of this is so good that you have these, I think, ink sticks, which
like that,
will
yeah.
kill you in one hit. But you have these little drum roll switches that you can hit for a little bit, and they will temporarily move things out of the way. It is very, very difficult to manage just how far you want it to move. Because as you'll see in this next section, you have to keep on spinning it around so that you can actually get through the this little part of the level. Really cool little jump there, hell yeah.
Literally saves 10 seconds to go for
Oh
and
my
wastes
God.
no time to go for it. So
Yeah, holy. And that makes the level almost trivial because it circumvents the entire puzzle of trying to very carefully move that around. So
Yeah.
that's very impressive. I completely forgot about that.
and also like those drums kind of keep momentum, so if you keep shooting them, the ink sticks will speed up. So that's why you want to pause in between each one.
You have to very carefully
So-
count out how many shots at a time that you're using on it.
Yeah,
So.
you can definitely end up in a scenario where things are a little bit off and you're now falling off the level. So now we get to the third thing.
Oh yeah, this is just like in case there's some water in space. You just got a little propeller to
Yeah, no, it's
to
great.
get you through it. Yeah, so it's totally a rocket still. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it goes at the bottom. It's actually the empty part. So it
Yeah.
launches you up. It's great.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Nothing malicious at all.
No.
Nothing sketchy. Yeah.
Ignore the blades.
Ignore the blades. Yeah, like I said, it's a propeller to like get you through the water.
This is actually where we'll get into this becoming a co-op run for a second.
Oh.
I forgot to mention this to you, but congratulations, you're now controlling what character what our Agent 3 will look like.
Oh.
So
Okay.
decide how you want the Agent 3 to look.
Oh. So I think the last one's okay. Okay. I'll be quick with it.
Oh, we're running out of time.
Oh,
Going
no.
over time.
There we go. No doubt.
Yep.
Here we go.
we
Yippee!
So this will become important later.
Totally. Yeah. This Agent 3 character, I don't know who they are, but they sound kind of lame. They sound. Oh, okay. This is. I was not ready for this one. This is by far, I'd say, the hardest level in the game. This blaster weapon, like I explained before, explodes after a certain amount of time, but on impact, it will also create a small explosion. We have to do some sculpting. We have this model reference and this very ugly little art piece here that we have to make look very pretty. But we have to very precisely use the blaster to get a lot of multi-kills on the boxes. And it is absolutely not easy at all. I will let Duke concentrate on this because this is so sketchy. A lot of very, very specific lineups to try and make sure that you minimize collateral damage on the boxes that we don't want to break as much as possible.
Yeah, luckily all the traits that we don't want to
Have
break.
slightly more HP.
Yep. So they can take an indirect hit, but they can't take a direct hit.
They can't, like, they can only take a very, very precisely aimed indirect hit. If you're too close with your indirect shot, then it's still gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, it's not kind.
As long as there's pink, like the cross on it, you're fine. So... But it doesn't make it any less, sketchy.
We're about halfway there, as Capel was saying very irritatedly. It's about at this point where you unlock that key which lets you get a checkpoint, but that is slow. So we are going to do it in, well, Duke is going to do it in one try. I'm sorry I'm taking credit for all your hard work.
Oh no, it's fine. It's a shared thing.
It's a co-op run, yeah. Using the grab points to try and maneuver around the sculpture. Oh, almost done, almost done.
See if I can do this little skip here as well. Damn,
Oh,
missed
very
it.
well done! That was so sketchy. Holy.
So at the beginning you would have seen that I went underneath the model briefly just to shoot 2 boxes. You can shoot them from above. But you're a lot more likely to hit the ones that you don't want to and just ruin your run halfway through. It's a little, just a save to strat. It's, I think, wastes like 10, oh shit. It wastes,
Squid roll off it,
yeah.
yeah, right? Squid roll.
wastes like 10 seconds or something like that. But it does make the level a lot easier.
Good job on that. You had me sweating.
So now we get to the final level of the ones that we're doing, which great level to end it off with is a boss level.
Oh yeah, I know how much you love this one.
Yeah, no, Octo Shower is, well, it's special.
Octo Shower is, so one thing that Octo Expansion does is it takes the some mechanics and stages and bosses from the base game campaign of Splatoon 2 and remixes them with either a lot harder design or makes you do them with the transformation specials, which completely changes all aspects of the fights. This is probably one of the more I don't know. It's simple in the fact that it's not much has changed about it, but you have to aim with the inkjet, which has a very slow-moving projectile, so it's very difficult to aim where you're shooting, especially because, as you can see, the Octo Shower is very, very erratic with how it likes to shoot. I guess we didn't explain the armor, but if you take too much damage, your armor will be broken. You will be severely slowed down. If you take even the slightest bit of damage, I think you can take a slight bit.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but if you take pretty much any more damage afterwards, then you are just completely dead.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of Octo Shower's attacks will just automatically break your armor, and the third time, it will very easily follow up in just a sometimes unreactable way.
Yeah, so
you get completely trapped.
if you kill 2 in this single phase, it will do the shower twice in a row. If you kill 3 in a single phase, it'll still only do twice. But it basically stacks it up, so it will keep going if you keep killing the little... I'm not sure what they're called, actually.
Oh, I see a Stingray, I see red. It's the worst competitive special.
Yeah, and it's obnoxious to deal with against this. Oh!
Oh my god!
Okay.
Nice collateral! I've never seen that one before.
I very rarely get it. In all my practice in the last few weeks, I've not gotten it once.
That was a really clean off the
so
shower.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, nice and painless, very quick, very good.
Shot. I was going to say something there, but probably not
Not
great. No, it's more. This is going really well so far.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx yourself.
That's why I didn't want to say anything. But you kind of forced it out of me.
Oh, damn it.
All right, we're getting to the last thing here.
And now is the best part of the game, pretty
Yep.
much. So yeah, we're about to assemble the last part of the rocket.
The lid for the top. It's,
Yeah, the shh, you're
yeah.
gonna spoil it. You're
No,
spoiling it.
it's you don't want to go into space with without being absolutely sealed, so you need a lid.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Yeah.
So you know, this looks very airproof. Like
Yeah, this looks very airtight. It's watertight. Yeah, yeah. You're never gonna die in space with this.
Nah.
Yeah.
Can I jump in for a donation?
yeah, go for it.
Absolutely.
We've got $20 from Falsely, which says, the delays on this train line are incredible, dude. And we've also got a $100 anonymous donation with no comment, but thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So we've got the final thing, and the phone is totes impressed. So now that we've got all the things, we can now go to the promised land. Yeah, we can get in the rocket, we can go up, it'll be very nice and happy.
Yeah.
Don't just ignore all of the demonic and disturbing screeching that is going on right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, this is a PG-13 game.
It's the power supply, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, we're hopping in the rocket now.
You know, that looks suspiciously like a home appliance. Like,
You know, you might be right.
yeah.
No, I trust the telephone. They would never leave us straight.
No,
they would
of
never
course
do
not.
anything wrong, right?
I mean, they trust it, so I don't see why we
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wait.
Oh, right, Blender. Yeah, no, that's that might be bad.
Oh god. Hey, is there anyone who can help us? Are we?
We haven't been introduced to another character, so
yeah, no,
we must be done for.
Yeah, we must be done for. There's surely no one else that can.
Sorry, this is actually the end of the run.
Yeah,
like,
so thanks for
yeah.
coming. Let's go!
Can't believe that we got saved at the last minute.
So this is Agent 3. This is the protagonist of Splatoon 1, who kind of becomes a bit of a Mary Sue very soon. Gets our distress call that we put out as we're getting blended up, and comes and breaks us out.
And to be like, usually you'd be playing a whole bunch of different levels before you got to the fourth thing. So this is what, like 2 levels between when we put out the distress call and when they arrived. So
something like that. Yeah.
like they must have been
quick.
really close by.
Yeah,
like,
really
it's quite
close by.
convenient.
Yeah. So now comes my favorite part of the game. It's kind of the climactic story finish that is, in my opinion, very, very well implemented into gameplay. It is so absolutely cool. I love the phases so much.
Yeah. So the first phase we're going to go through is a stealth level. And like all stealth levels, we won't be stealthy. I mean, being stealthy is slow, so
Oh yeah, exactly.
we can't be doing that.
Shoutouts to Deltarune, where they, in all of the stealth sections, they just make you go really quickly. So right now we have escaped from the deep sea metro, and we are trying to go to the promised land because we realized, maybe that wasn't a rocket after all.
No, it's honestly wishful thinking on my part.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you think that, Duke.
Yeah.
But I love this.
Wait, hang on. How did they not see me? Usually they see me at that point.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, that was first.
So every single time that you get spotted, pretty much every single time, there will be a new enemy spawn on those little spawn points, as Marina's saying. That will generally make, can sometimes make some sections unbeatable if they paint over a wall that you really need to go to.
Oh, that was almost bad. I
Oh my
completely
God.
forgot that was a grate, and I was about to go into squid form there.
How do you even able to grab the wall? It's okay.
Yeah.
So we love playing peekaboo. None the wiser. Yeah, but the main caveat with this section is that obviously you don't have a main weapon, so you can't fend for yourself and you can't paint for yourself. So if you kind of get painted over, then it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, so unfortunately, I think it would be a little bit too much to deal with this enemy spotting us here. So we just kind of go ahead. We don't care about the enemy ink. We just go forward. Ooh, ooh,
Oh shoot! Actually, I gotta go.
Go, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, I thought that you'd be able to get your armor back there, I'm gonna be honest.
No, unfortunately, I was a lot more confident than I should have been.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Ooh, yeah, we've got to wait here again, unfortunately.
If you have anything to read off, you've got some time here.
Yeah, I do have a donation, $28 from Stubbo. He says, I can't wait, spelled W8, to see the rest of this great, spelled GR8, run from Duk700. I mean 700.
No, your name's Duk700, right?
Oh yeah. No, I'm not.
Why would you be running Octo expansion if you had a 7 in your name? Like, octopi don't have 7 tentacles. What?
I mean, they don't have 10 tentacles either.
Well,
Oh.
so here's the end of the first phase. We are sick and tired of not having a weapon, so we're gonna try and fix that. We're not actually gonna try and fix that, aren't we?
We'll fix that in a moment. I'm still a bit hesitant if I want to try and go for the skip here.
I'll give it like 10 attempts or something.
Yeah. What's that time? Oh yeah, I can go for a little
Yeah,
bit.
we got quite a bit of time actually. I think
This is going shockingly well.
yeah, for like there's actually been no real hitches, so we have some decent time to show off this skip. It's
The thing, I actually almost got it in practice today. That's why I'm a little bit like, oh, this would be really cool to show off.
it's a little bit a little bit RNG, isn't it?
It's totally RNG.
Okay.
We can at least get it into a setup for it, but besides that, it's up to the game if they want us to make it through.
Yeah. So to explain a little bit before we get to it, we are going to get in this order, a bomb and then a main weapon. At the end of this section, we get a splat bomb, and every single time the splat bomb explodes, it creates a primary explosion radius that is lethal, and it has an outward explosion that has tiny little ink droplets. The puzzle of this section is that after we are only allowed to advance after we get our main weapon because of this very high up switch that we can only shoot with the Octo shot. But very big but, if we manage to get a random ink splatter from the splat bomb onto this tiny switch here, which is very possible with a very specific setup, then it is possible to skip the splatter shot. We will give it a go.
Yeah, it's not very common. I've gotten close to it previously, but
yeah, it's a little bit. It's totally RNG the way that the ink splatters go.
doesn't look like it's going to be the case today.
Oh.
They're not even coming close.
Ah.
I think I'm just going to call it there.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So yeah, even if like a smallest bit of ink gets on it, there's a it's kind of like that.
Oh my god, almost happened again.
There's a thing where you can pause the game with a button being half covered.
Yes.
And it will just say, oh, you've got a bit of ink on there. That's enough to activate it. But for some reason, yeah, it's only after a pause.
I think, funnily enough, that is also the same in Splatoon 3, which is
I wouldn't be shocked.
really interesting. But yeah, as I think there is a strat to set that up a little bit easier. Doesn't make it any more consistent with RNG by turning off motion controls, because one thing we didn't mention, this game is completely done through motion controls. There is you basically hold it like you would a truck steering wheel, and you sort of turn it around. I mean, you have stick controls because obviously you're not going to be looking around like with motion controls. You can reset the camera and all of that. But basically, it just allows for very precise movement of the camera. it's a lot more like easy. It's pretty much the main way that competitive players play.
Yeah, I actually increased my motion control.
What sense
what
are
you
you
call
playing
it? 3, I think, at the moment.
+3? Okay.
Yeah. Usually I played at +1 and 2, 1.5 and 2 for my movement with the movement stick and motion.
Because the
but-
camera and the right stick and the motion controls both have separate sensitivities.
Okay, so this level is actually quite interesting. There is a cycle that we really want to make. It is kind of tight, so I'm just going to concentrate
Let you
and
focus
see
on,
if we can make it. This is what I started like actually getting in practice today.
Hell yeah.
I haven't been able to hit it for about 3 weeks.
Oh.
So we'll see if we can get it.
It's okay, because you're goated. You got this.
Yeah, I mean, with how everything else has been going today, we should have a good shot at it. Because that's how that works, you know.
Yeah, obviously.
A good run always becomes good. Like,
This is also just very, like, casually, very, very scary because if you, it's so easy to fall off of these blocks and just not be able to recover it. Generally, the blocks will, once they get to the bottom, they will start falling down again and respawn completely. But it's very scary. I don't like it. Yeah, I'll just let you focus here for a little bit. Oh, and also they're all on a global cycle, by the way.
there we go.
Nice. Very, very
Oh
good
my
job.
god, that is so nerve-wracking near the end. If you noticed, I hopped out of the ink a little bit at the end there, and you could very easily just fall.
Oh.
So, I mean, I'll take it where I can get it.
Hell yeah, that's very, very impressive, yeah. Ooh, can you make this?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and you have one of the, oh my god.
I hate that enemy so much.
Yeah, the Tentabombers or whatever they're
Yeah.
called. They will, there are all the flying enemies, not just flying enemies in this game, there are a lot of enemies, all the basic enemies will have a variation of them with boosters that cause them to dart from side to side when they're being aimed at and shot at. It makes them very, very difficult to predict where they're going. And they can just be a huge pain. I don't think there's any way to make them consistent, but you just kind of have to spray and pray, really. Oh my god, I thought you were going under.
Yeah, I choose where to go as soon as I get there. Don't really have a plan set up for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is doing our best James Bond impression. There is no way to get over this without going up the wall. Nice one.
There is a skip here. I do not know.
Very difficult. So
Yeah.
you hit this switch, and then you have to go all the way around because the lasers there don't really allow us to go through go on the wall or go under them. But there is a very, very slight window where you can just jump through it, and it's so difficult.
Yeah, so instead of going around like we did, we can go just skip that part and jump right to the hole. It is very tight. I'm just not gonna bother.
Oh, absolutely. I don't blame you.
This section is actually like one of my favorite parts
I was
of it.
about to say this is my favorite part of the game. So you guys remember the inkjet? We love the inkjet because it is really bloody cool. So you get the inkjet back here in the section.
I pressed the A button rather than the B button. It's fine, it's fine.
You get the inkjet back in the section, and you have to hit these 8 little contact points. These, every single time you collect one, it will open up more of the level to let you get more of them. It is such an interesting and well-designed section that lets you tackle it, for the most part, in very interesting and unique ways. I assume the routing here is very well optimized for getting all of them properly.
I mean, besides the death at the beginning, yeah.
What death? What
yeah,
death?
yeah.
Like,
What are we talking about?
yeah, just blame it on crowd control. Wait.
Oh god, imagine Octo expansion on crowd control.
Oh my god, don't even get me started. Holy. But yeah, like, also the music goes so hard in this game. Go listen to, like, all of the Splatoon soundtracks. They're all so good. It's, like, the incomprehensible lyrics don't matter when you got jams as hard as this. Please don't die. Oh.
It's fine, it's fine. We'll get our shield back here anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
I did not panic once.
Your shield also, it's worth noting your shield also regenerates every single time you hit a checkpoint. And I assume also one of those data points?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so normally you're supposed to take a rail that spawns after you hit that data point. But no, we just swim up because the movement in this game is incredible, and they decided we're not going to let you have any of that in the next game because they just didn't want any multiplayer levels to have climbable walls. Thank you, Nintendo. So I think normally in the cutscene you'd fall down like way past, but they thought of that because you're going to be in the air, collecting them in the air, and most of the time they're probably going to be also hitting them like over bottomless pits.
Yeah,
so
you can recover quite easily, spamming the jump button.
yeah, but they also have the foresight to, after you hit a data terminal where you'd normally like go into a dummy state and fall down, they have the foresight to spawn you over safe ground to not completely mess you over. The game is kind enough in that regard.
One of the few times.
Yeah, it's worth noting that Octo expansion is just very brutal. It was considered an incredibly tight difficulty spike for the time that it was released. And yeah, it's really difficult, especially in a casual playthrough. So here we've got the power source, which is just a little zapfish. In lore, the zapfish, these little fishy guys, they're like electric eels that generate electricity that the citizens of the Inkopolis use for their power supply. And we have one here that is way more powerful than like a lot other ones. And oh my god,
The only HP matters is the last one.
yeah. This one we have to shoot to move the platform forward, and also protect. It functions identically to the orb. But this time we can't heal it because normally the orbs that we have to protect, you can heal by shooting them. This one you cannot. Yeah, it is. There are a lot of different enemies here that are trying to mess you over. Please, no.
Far out. That was.
That was rough. That was a bit.
I ran out of ink a little bit.
That was a very unfortunate situation to be in. But if you, whenever you hit a checkpoint, whenever you hit a checkpoint, not only does it save your progress, it also refreshes the health of the zapfish. Oh yeah, kill those Octo bombers as soon as you can. You might have seen Duke actually body blocking one of the missiles to completely stop it from hitting the zapfish, which is really funny when that ever happens. But you can just get down, Mr. President! And I believe that the orb is capable of tanking
one of these lasers.
One tick from these lasers. So I think we're... Oh, this is the one that we tanked.
Yep.
Oh, well, not one hit, but like, yeah. Oh my god, that scared me.
Hey, so you remember how I said I shouldn't have said that things were going well?
No, it's okay. You still
Yeah.
got time.
Oh yeah, no, I know I have plenty of time. I just like, well, things have gone badly now.
Yeah. So yeah, there's Octo bowlers, I think. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, they are very funny little guys, and they're trying to spawn on the on the platform and just completely ruin your day, and they've already done a little bit of that already.
Can I
Ink management on this section is very, very tight. It's very difficult. But you have those little ink tank refills that if you touch them, they automatically refill your ink.
Yeah, well, most of that the reason I was hopping up and down was to conserve the ink.
Yeah, because you don't
regain
have to
a little bit.
constantly be shooting the orb to make it go forward.
As long as you shoot every once in a while, it will continue going.
Yeah, you can basically just get in a rhythm of holding ZL so that you're constantly in squid form, and then just tap ZR so that you can keep your ink tank as full as possible. Some weird stuff going on in the crowd over there. Oh, you'll see it after the run.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
So this is one of the coolest parts of the game. We are going to get on this elevator, and surely nothing will go wrong when we try to hop on it. There is a really interesting skip. There's a cutscene at the very top of this elevator, and if we time a jump off of it and take an intentional death, we will respawn at the top of the elevator without having to wait for it. So I'll let you focus because this takes a little bit of concentration. Yeah, Duke's looking for a very precise visual cue and counting out how long he's been on the elevator.
Hell yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Nice. Good job.
So it's less of a visual cue, and it's more just that once Marina says good point, and then you jump.
Oh, okay.
So it's just the third text box you're looking for.
Yeah, you're more so like waiting very precisely to not lose time to it, because
Yeah,
after a certain point, you will always respawn. It's not like you're waiting for like a very short window to respawn, but you want to make sure to hit it as soon as possible.
If you miss it once, you can go for it again, but you obviously don't save as much time.
Yeah. So this is Agent 3. So this is the one that it's the guy that we saved, or girl, sorry, that we saved that saved us. And now, turns out the phone is evil.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Who would have thought? They put a little bit of goop on Agent 3's head, and that's mind controlling them. They're really not that good at the game. They really need to get better. But what they are is a cheater. They have unlimited specials, and the whole gimmick of the boss fight is that they are able to use them back to back to back to back to just completely wreak havoc. There is a much harder version of this boss fight that is a post-game boss, but this is a very little easy little warm-up at the very end of the game. It's very climactic and very cool.
So just quickly, we've reached $25,000.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
So it was 129 from Zoomy G. Nace's dome will be shiny, 25k. Put this towards Brazil in JT's run. Come to Brazil. And then we've also got $5 from 8-Bit Waluigi. This train is headed to the Promised Land, stopping all stations except East Richmond.
Oh my god. So yeah, this is a little bit of an auto-scroller. I think from here there is pretty much no more time saved for the rest of the run.
There's 6 minutes of cutscenes, and then we have 3 minutes of gameplay, and then we're done.
Yeah.
And we're going to be under time.
Yeah, we're going to be under estimate. So this is a little bit of a victory lap, but this is such an incredible finale to the game.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of fun. I've only managed to die on it once, and that's because I was being an idiot, and it's like, oh, I'll coat the little starting area, and I'll jump off the top to do so, and I missed my jump, and I almost landed straight into the water. Luckily, there's some bouncy pads around the side, which saved me, but that made my heart stop for about a second.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, I wish I kept some of my Pokemon TCG pocket pulls, because I've been doing, on all the comms that I've been doing, if there's just time to kill, I've been gambling.
You opened something up before, and
Gamba. Oh no, I'll do a Celeste run right now.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you have any of your readings, donations, anything like that you need to do, about 5 more minutes.
Sure. So Just want to remind everyone for ASM 2025, we are raising money for Game on Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research to make this the last generation to die from cancer. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com. So I believe with our incentives as well, a lot of the major ones have been met. So at the moment, I think it's a lot of just bid wars left at the moment. You've still got $25 that you can put towards something. If you want me to read them out and you can choose.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, so we've still got Snowboard Kids character choice. We've got Legend of Zelda. We've got Link's name or Epona's name. We've also got Simpsons Hit and Run, Homer's outfit. We've got Pizza Tower, Kill or Spare Snotty. We've got the team choice in FIFA, and the language in the Grinch.
All right. What's the current standings for let's say opponent's name?
Okay, so Epona's name. In the lead, we have got Agro at 25. Next is Haunts at 20. Then Horsey at $10 and Hose at $5.
All right. I think we need to get a bit of a Hunts to to keep going up now.
Haunts for sure. All right. So that will put Haunts in the lead at $45.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. We love a good race.
So yeah, this I guess the enemy is the best way to put it. Statue is about to try and fire off a whole bunch of the evolutionary goop that they've been collected that we would have become if we didn't get saved for the blender, which really puts into perspective of everything he's done, why we've been called was it 10,008?
Yeah, because there are 10,008 test subjects that could not make it through the deep sea metro.
Which is like, oh yeah, no, this is shockingly dark for such a bright looking game.
It is so disturbing. There is a lot of very, very dark Splatoon lore that is just not really given the spotlight. If you look up Splatoon lore videos or like look at a lot of the sunken scrolls or in-game text that sort of hint towards the state of the game, because Splatoon takes place in the future after climate change destroys the world, humans die out, and then a few thousand years in the future, squids and cephalopods...
And a single cat.
Sorry?
And a single cat.
And a single cat that is cryogenically preserved are the dominant race. Yeah, this Commander Tata, I could go off.
Yeah.
Ages. Commander Tata was an AI made by a doctor who was one of the last humans standing. He basically was told to help the new dominant race progress and continue on the human legacy. But seeing the Inklings and Octolines and how they started to evolve, he became disgusted and just thought, I'm just going to evolve all of them into what I think is the perfect beings. So to do that, he has created he's taken the Statue of Liberty and turned it into a death weapon. And to stop it, it is charging solar rays, so we have to paint all over it. And Marina has designed these hyper bombs, which at specific times throughout a 3-minute time period, she will deploy onto the statue, which we have to go around shooting so that they can detonate. This is a 3-minute turf war, basically a little play off of the game's main multiplayer mode. It is an auto-scroller because there is no way that we can end it early, but it is one of the best, no, it is the best song in Splatoon 2, Fight Me. I love this song so much. Oh, wow, so yeah, this is a really fun and interesting final boss fight. Unfortunately, if you are very comfortable with it and can take it very efficiently, you're just waiting around a lot, but it's still so cool, the design of it.
Well, what's the most fun is, since you have to wait a lot, you have a lot of time to splat the areas that don't necessarily get hit.
And make a lot of smiley faces as well.
Yeah. So, but we're going for full completion, not like the
Oh,
half-ass
yeah.
completion that Marina seems to think is okay. like, come on, there's this massive area here and it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah, I
get
know,
hit.
right?
Like, I don't know what she's thinking.
So I think this would probably be a good time for final thanks if you have any.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to Aeon, who was unfortunately unable to be here today.
Thanks to you, Aeon. I hope you're feeling better soon.
She was the one who initially got me into playing this game and made me want to really beat her time, which I finally did a few years ago. There's my mates. They donated throughout the run today, so
Wrong rail.
they been quite supportive with and like congratulatory and all that through my speed running. So,
Hell yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, we miss you, Aeon, a lot. I'm really sad that you couldn't come today.
And then of course there's the speedrunners who taught me how to play this game throughout the years, so quite appreciate it.
Yeah, Aeon's in the chat, so she's definitely hearing this.
Love you, Aeon! Yeah, so while this finishes off, we have the last few hyper bombs to detonate. Listening to Ebb and Flow by Off the Hook, and it is such a good finale. We just have one left, and cool, that is the run.
So now we get 20 seconds of doing nothing.
Do not jump off the rail.
Oh, I don't
Please
know.
jump off the
That
rail.
water looks very inviting right now.
Oh, it's you know, I'm just a little bit parched.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go for full completion. Go, 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 go. So is time on the
Right when it says now.
time?
You know what? Given the depths that we had and going for the little extra thing there, that skip, that is a really good time.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
not bad,
yeah.
actually.
I was expecting that to be a hell of a lot worse.
I mean, over the course of a run like this, yeah, it's easy to lose that much time, but
Yeah, no, thank you all for watching. It's been a blast. Keep supporting, obviously, ASM, and I'll call it off there, I think.
Thank you to Duk700 for that Splatoon 2 run. Coming up next, we've got Spy vs Spy with Craigle Bagel. But we do have to set up a little bit for that, so hang in there. So I'd just like to say thank you to a couple of our sponsors for this event this year. So this year, Gigabyte is our major sponsor for ASM 2025. So for those in Australia who donate at least $50, you'll go into the running for one of two 32-inch Gigabyte MO32U monitors. These are two of our grand prizes you can win during the event. And for all details, go to prizes.ausspeedruns.com.
Children mill about, vacant eyes waiting to fill with new life. Suddenly, a girl beckons you. Will you follow the path? Home is where I belong, the place that I long to be. Why did I come here? This can't be home to me. What is the truth of life? The reason for my existence? Called by the lights of blue, I must go into the distance. Miracle of life, tell me, where does your loyalty lie? Bid farewell your friends, they will only hold you back.
Alright, we are all ready to go for the next run. So it is Spy versus Spy with Craigle Bagel. Take it away.